Welcome to Woodbridge Geometry Virtual Tutor. This video will cover triangle properties. The objective is to order the sides and angles of a triangle when given the measure of the angles. The biggest side of a triangle is opposite of the biggest angle, and the smallest side of a triangle is opposite the smallest angle. So looking at our examples, they want us to order the sides of the triangles from least to greatest. So looking at question number 1, I look at the angles. So I have angle B is 50, angle C is 70, and angle A is 60 degrees. Well, the smallest side of a triangle is opposite the smallest angle. So my smallest angle here in this triangle is 50 degrees. So going to the side that is opposite of it is my smallest side. Next, I would have angle 60 degrees. So BC is next. So that would be your middle side. Angle C is 70 degrees. So the side opposite of that is AB, which is your largest side. So now we just put them in order. So smallest side is AC. Next is BC. And then the largest side is AB. Looking at example number 2, we see that we only have 2 angles, angle Q and angle R. Angle P isn't given, but we know that the angles of a triangle should add up to 180 degrees. So we are going to put X in its place and do X plus 50 plus 70 equals 180. We add 50 and 70 is 120. Subtract 120. So X equals 60 degrees. So angle P, we can now write 60 degrees. So now I have all 3 angles of my triangle, so I can order the sides from least to greatest. So again, I find my smallest angle, which is angle Q, go to the side opposite of it. So my smallest side is PR. Next would be angle P, which is 60 degrees. So my next side would be QR. My largest angle is angle R, 70 degrees. So QP is the largest side. Our next example, they want us to order the sides of the triangle from greatest to least. Now, they didn't give me any angle measures, but I know the angles should add up to 180 degrees. So I can take these 3 items that I'm given, add them up, and set them equal to 180. 5x plus 3 plus 6x minus 15 plus x equals 180. Combine like terms. 5x plus 6x is 11x, plus x is 12x. 3 and minus 15 is negative 12. Add 12. That gives me 12x equals 192. Divide by 12. X equals 16. So now that I have found x, I can go back to my angles, substitute x, and find the actual angle measures. So for angle P, I'm going to plug in to 6x minus 15. So I'm going to have 6 times 16 minus 15. 6 times 16 is 96. 96 minus 15 is 81. So angle P is 81 degrees. Angle G is 5x plus 3. Substituting x equals 16. So now I have 5 times 16 plus 3. 5 times 16 is 80. Plus 3 is 83. Now for angle H is just x. So there's nothing to solve there. X is 16, so angle H is 16 degrees. So now that I have my angle measures, I can now order the sides of my triangle from greatest to least. So my biggest angle was angle G. So I go to the side opposite of it to get my biggest side. So PH first. Next would be angle P. Angle P is 81 degrees. So side GH is next. My smallest angle is angle H. So I go to the side opposite of that, which is GP. So the order of the sides from greatest to least is PH, then GH, then GP. So now you are going to try some questions. You're going to pause the video here, answer these 3 questions. Press play when you're finished to check your work. So you should have completed these 3 questions now. So looking at number 1, the order of your sides, going from greatest to least, is BC, then AC, then AB. Question number 2, you only have 2 angles, so you need to find the third angle so that you can order the sides. All 3 angles should add up to 180 degrees, so we put x in the angle that we don't know. So now we have x plus 95 plus 55 equals 180. 95 plus 55 is 150. Subtract 150, x equals 30. So angle A is 30 degrees. So now we have all 3 angle measures. We can now order the sides from greatest to least. So there's my biggest angle. So my biggest side is AC. Next is angle C, 55. So my next side would be AB. Angle A is the smallest angle, so the smallest side is BC. So on the next question, they ask you to order the sides again from least to greatest. So the only angle measure that we know is this one. This mark right here means that this angle is 90 degrees. But we don't know the measures of x and z. But again, we know that all 3 angles of a triangle should add up to 180. So we can use that information to solve for x. So 2x plus 1 plus 5x plus 5 plus 90 equals 180. Combine like terms, 2x plus 5x is 7x, plus 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 90 is 96. Subtract 96 gives you 7x equals 84. Divide by 7, x equals 12. Now we need to still order the sides of the triangle, so now I need to take x equals 12 and substitute it here and here. So for angle x, I have 2x plus 1. So I substitute 12. So 2 times 12 plus 1. 2 times 12 is 24. So angle x is 25 degrees. Angle Z is 5x plus 5. We're substituting 12 for x, so 5 times 12 plus 5. 5 times 12 is 60. 60 plus 5 is 65. So angle Z is 65 degrees. So now I have my angle measures. I can order the sides of the triangle from least to greatest. So the smallest angle is x. So my smallest side is YZ. Next, I would have angle Z. So my next side would be Y or XY. My largest angle is Y, 90 degrees. So my largest side is XZ.